Hi, welcome back. As you read by the title, we are on a health journey. To be honest, this journey has been going on for quite a while, and now I've just like picked it up without realizing it. I've been eating really healthy. I've been walking a lot. I've been getting in my step, and I'm also trying out to do like more workouts, which I am going to do today. So today, as you can see by my fashion choice of the day, I am going to a yoga session. I've never been to yoga before. I had one lesson when I was in high school. That was quite a while ago. So yeah, let's go to yoga. Yeah, I've been on quite of a health journey of like losing weight, like trying to lose weight, and I stepped on the scale today. It was like the magical like 65, I mean it was 65.9, so basically 66 kilograms. Still, it had the 5 on it, so I was like, yay, I'm actually doing something here. And for reference, I'm 168 centimeters. Yeah, this is what I'm going to wear for yoga today. It's not even a set, but like both are from H&M. I got that quite a while ago. I'm so glad that I bought this, I don't know, 3 years ago, because now the sets from H&M are so expensive. I think I would pay for like one pair of yoga pants 40 euros. This is crazy. This is H&M. Okay, never mind. Inflation is like really tough right now, but yeah, this is the set. And also, not to be like, oh my god, look at my body, but I feel so good. I feel really good with myself. I had some crazy up and downs with my weight. So I kid you not, like I used to be like really skinny, like so skinny it was unhealthy. Then when I got into a relationship, I gained a couple of kilos, but it was like still normal. Like you become a little bit of a foodie when you enter a relationship, which is normal. But then Corona hit, and I don't know what happened during this lockdown, but boom, I gained like, I wanna say like at least 20 kilos in those months, which is crazy. I wasn't really able to lose that weight until I want to say like 2 years ago. I lost quite a bit of weight, and then I started to like gain a little bit, but like not too much. So I think I was like, during my heaviest times, I was about like 75 kilograms, which if you consider how tall I am, it's a lot. Like it's not like overly obese or anything, but I don't know, I think it was still on the like normal scale of the BMI, but like still like on the verge of being overweight. So yeah, I started losing about, I want to say 8 kilos. Then slowly, like with life, I like gained like 3 kilos, 2-3 kilos. So I was like at 70 kilograms. Then I was like in between 68 and 70 kilograms. I low-key want my normal weight to be like 68 kilograms and have it like fluctuate between like 66 and 68 kilograms, because I'm well aware that you will fluctuate in life, and it's totally normal to fluctuate in between like 2 kilograms. This was my goal in a way. I don't know what happened. I was moving into the city. I was living on the countryside, and like without even realizing, I feel like I was on a diet, but without even realizing that I was on a diet. Also the fact that I did not have a kitchen for the first, I think 4 months of me being in this apartment. I think that also really helped. I had a lot of like microwave dishes. A lot of microwave dishes. I don't want to say that they are healthy, but first of all, they teach you portion control, and second of all, they don't have that many calories. And also, like I do live in Austria, so all the food and like everything you eat, it gets checked like really heavily on like their ingredients, so they make sure that it's not unhealthy. So although I wouldn't like necessarily recommend microwave dishes, living in Austria, it's not the most unhealthiest thing you can do. I feel like I'm so much better with portion control now. And also, I've been moving so much since I moved to the city. I do have a dog, obviously, so I obviously have to walk him, which I did before as well, but now I feel like we go on longer walks because it's more interesting. You get to see so much when you're on your walk. Also, the walks don't feel like so long. I feel like I'm just moving more, and also it's so much easier for me to meet up with friends and be like, oh yeah, let's just meet up in like half an hour. Obviously like walking to the metro station, then walking around in the city and like doing all this fun stuff. Also going to classes, like exercise classes, it's so much easier now. So that has helped so much so far, and I'm still on this journey. I want to know where this brings me. Welcome to this health journey. This isn't necessary to promote weight loss. This is just to be healthier, to move your body more. Not really about, oh my god, how to lose 10 kilograms in 2 weeks. This is going to be such an amazing journey. It's really focusing on like my health and what I put in my body, how I move my body, not a cheat code on how to lose weight fast. This is supposed to be sustainable. If something is sustainable and if something becomes a habit, then it's easy for you. Then you don't think about it. Like me, when I wasn't intentionally losing weight, it just happened. And I think that's the best journey you can be on if you're trying to lose weight. So yeah, welcome to that journey. Okay, I have to go to yoga class now. I've been rambling so much and I'm scared that I'm gonna miss it. These exercises were pretty tough, but overall it was really relaxing. Like, you know, you do something good for your body. I feel like it was really good for my back, and I always slouch, so this really helped me, I don't know, with my posture. Another tip that I could give you is, first of all, drink a lot of water. If you're a Nara Smith and you hate the taste of water, then you could obviously like put some fruit in there, like I did with my lemon. I don't have an issue with tap water. Water is my favorite drink, as crazy as this sounds, because I feel like this is the only drink that like fully refreshes me. I don't have a problem with water. The only problem I have is with drinking in general. Like, I feel like I forget a lot and I have to remind myself. So this is something that I definitely need to get better at. I do remember a lot of days where I just had like 1 glass of water for the whole day, which is not healthy at all. So yeah, this is something like I need to get better on. So yeah, drink your water, hydrate. Another tip that I could give you, and I know this sounds maybe a little bit intense for some people. Some people really do not like calorie counting, and they say it's exactly what anorexic people would do, and like that is so unhealthy. But I have a different take on that. I did do count my calories when I first started losing weight, and the reason why I feel like it's so important is because the normal human being who doesn't work in nutrition, who doesn't have a take on that, probably also doesn't know how much calories certain types of food contain. And if you do want to lose weight, then you should know how much calories certain foods and meals have. So that's why I think calorie counting, especially at the beginning, is really important, because you don't know how much a cheeseburger has. Like, you just don't know. You don't feel that full, so you're like, oh yeah, well, second cheeseburger from McDonald's, it's fine. And I do see that with my man right now. He's on his weight journey, or like health journey as well, and he downloaded an app which helps him like count calories, and he's like just stunned because he types everything into this app and was like, hey, what do you mean this has that much calories? So I feel like it's really important to educate yourself and to know how many calories certain foods contain. I would not recommend doing this obsessively. In the long term, you shouldn't calculate like every single little calorie you consume. But at the beginning, I feel like it's really important so you know how much calories certain foods contain. And this is something you could do for maybe like a month. I think you get a feeling after a month and you know how many calories certain foods contain. I would still recommend it, but don't make this an obsession. So I'm by no means an expert in weight loss. I'm by no means an expert with nutrition. I am just a girl living her life. What I can recommend is trying to lose weight slowly instead of like going on a crash diet and doing a lot of sports and like something that you cannot maintain for the rest of your life. For example, I do not like sports. I hate sports. You will never catch me at the gym. What I do though, and what I do like is walking. I have no issue walking. I would have an issue running, but like walking on the other hand, it doesn't feel like an exercise for me. What I also do like are like Pilates classes and now yoga classes. That's also helpful with movement. If you hate walking, that's alright. You do not have to walk, but like find the type of like movement that you like. Losing weight doesn't have to be excruciating, because at the end of the day you're trying to build habits that you can maintain for the long run, and if it's something you absolutely hate, you know you wouldn't like maintain that kind of habit. Also with food is a really important point. You cannot just work out and then eat whatever freaking fuck you want. You also have to keep it on the healthier side, and what is really, really important is portion control, because you're allowed to have your cheeseburger from McDonald's, but just have one cheeseburger from McDonald's with some chicken nuggets. You are allowed to have that pizza, but maybe just don't eat the whole pizza. And you shouldn't restrict yourself too much. If you feel like having pizza, go have your damn pizza. It's alright, just don't have too much and try not to overeat on the pizza. And if you for some reason do have the whole pizza, don't be too hard on yourself for the next day and be like, now I have to starve. It's alright. You just need to make sure that this doesn't happen every single day. And if you're like, okay, how do I actually do the portion control thing? Because I am such a good cook and I cannot have just one plate of my meal because I'm the best cook in the whole world. And if that is you, then I want to say I have like 2 tips for you. So first of all, if you do struggle with portion control, then I can highly advise you have a glass of water, a whole glass of water, because it fills your stomach. That way you feel fuller quicker. And another tip that I could give you is that you have your first plate, you're thinking, hey, I still could eat, which is fine, but I just want you to sit there for like 15 minutes before you're about to grab your second plate. After those 15 minutes, if you're still hungry, like starving, go ahead, have your second plate. If you don't feel like you're hungry, but you have, you know, just the cravings of your good cooking, then just have like a tiny portion, because you're not really hungry, you just crave another, like something to bite, something to eat. But this stops you from having another full plate of food. This helped me out so much. A lot has happened since the last clip that I filmed on this video. I don't know why I stopped filming. I feel like I edited everything and then I didn't have like an end scene, and then just like life got in the way. I went on vacation, and I feel like this kind of like fits into this whole weight loss journey on not being too hard on yourself, because as I just mentioned, I went on vacation and I don't know, just like in a very foodie mood. So obviously when you're on vacation you tend to eat a bit more than usual. I just wanted to say that even if you're on a diet, let life get in the way. I know this sounds a little bit weird, but obviously you're not always going to restrict yourself. Some things like a holiday or travels come in the way of your diet, and that's totally fine. I also filmed a vlog on my holiday. You can watch it if you want to. During that time I was filming like a little clip of me just saying, well, I do not care about carbs, I do not care about calories right now. I felt like it was like so lovely in a way, because yeah, life gets in the way and you should enjoy yourself. Even if you're on a diet and you have like an event coming up, eat all the food, eat all the calories, enjoy yourself from time to time. So this is what I wanted to say. Don't be too hard on yourself. Encounter light, just keep going, keep moving. When you're back from that one specific event, don't completely fall off. Don't be too hard on yourself for not being able to eat the same way you did before your holiday, do the same amount of sports before your holiday, because like obviously you were on a break of your diet, you were on a break of your fitness routine, so it will take a little bit to get back into, which is totally normal, which is totally fine. So be gentle to yourself. This is all I wanted to say, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. I really hope I could help you out, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!